Hello. In this session, I want to tell you how to do an action after a period of time and actually how to create an splash screen using this feature. In order to perform an action after a period of time or after a delay, you should use the function of feature.delay. I asked the program to go from an activity to another activity or from a page to another page after a period of time in the init status or condition. For example, I can set it from 3 seconds, 5 seconds, and it should go from one page to another. By this way, we can create a simple and beautiful splash screen. So we should write feature.delay. That is our function that we're going to concentrate on it today. After writing the feature.delay, it asks me to set a duration, and we can enter it as millisecond, second, minutes, or whatever you like. So let me show you the parameter here. So these are the parameters. So you can enter it as day or hour or minute or seconds or milliseconds. Actually, in this application, we want to set it as second, and we set it as 5 seconds, for example. Now, we say that after 5 seconds, it should go to another page. Another parameter that we should set is the function we want to do or we want to be performed after 5 seconds. So, we ask the application, for example, to print hello after 5 seconds. We run the application and we have to wait a few seconds to launching the application. After 5 seconds, it should print us the word hello. So, as you see, after 5 seconds, it printed the word hello twice. That is working correct. Now I want to do something. I want to create a splash screen using this feature. First, I create a body for this scaffold. And the body is actually a center widget. And inside the center, I set an image as its child. To this end, as you remember in the previous sessions, we used the function of image.assets. And here, I should enter the address of the asset. As you remember in the previous sessions, I have entered the address in popspec.yum, and I have put the image file in assets folder. The name of the file was actually a.jpg, yes, if you remember. And then at the end, I used the package get to import the file into my application. So I'm not going to talk about that part because we have talked about it in previous sessions. And now the only thing that I'm going to do is to copy the address and paste it in the image.assets. And we can also set a width and height to it, but at this moment it is not very necessary. I think I missed one of the parentheses. Yes, it's okay now. Actually, I didn't miss the parentheses. The problem was related to semicolon. There is no need for the semicolon. Now, in the feature.delay, I should navigate to another page after 5 seconds. So, what should we do to navigate? In order to navigate, as I said in the previous sessions, I should create a class. And I name that class as page 2, which is actually extended from stateless widget. Now I press Alt and Enter on my keyboard to overwrite the build method. And I place a scaffold here with the background color of, for example, blue. Well, now I should enter the feature.delay and ask it to navigate to page 2. So I should write navigator of context push and remove until. It means that you are not going to return to the previous page. And the new route we should have here, and that is material page route. Actually, the material page route of the builder, and the builder of that is a context, and ask it to go to page 2. Okay, now we should set it not to return to previous page. Yes, and to this end, we should write the code for it. We asked the application to create a variable with a root, and actually the root is a dynamic root. And we should give a name for that. So we name it as root, and we should set it as false. As you remember from the previous sessions, setting the root as false enables it not to return to the previous page, yes? Now, I have to run the project again. Actually, this was the way to create a beautiful and simple splash screen. Now you see that it is loaded, and it should go to this page after 5 seconds. That's it. I hope you've enjoyed this session too. Goodbye until next session.